tone. Still in the charts like the that I'm on.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. A
5-yard gain on the play.
But once again, it's Scatteroo. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard.
Dart going to give the Scatteroo. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Giants first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on a jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
To throw is Dart. That complete to Downs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. The Buccaneers.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Josh Downs. A 5-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Up 2nd and 7.
180. What's up?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throw right side is going to be caught by Clark. And he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Rifles one into the hands of Clark. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. And that's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the Giants' 2-yard line.
Irving is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start first and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterbo to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll check this one down to Scatterbo. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of 4. Third down.
Throwing his dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Well, just shy of midfield, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
An inside run with Scatterbo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on third down. To throw now, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Giants first down.
He's going to try and do this himself. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
18-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Again, it's Scatteroo. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Play action. Now Dart. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now Dart.
2nd and 6.
And he's got his man on the out route. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
To throw, Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Their drive last time, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it, knowing when it exists, to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On first down, right back to Scatterbury. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a game of just 1.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Set. 20. Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield looks to throw. Right side, that's complete to Clark. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well.
At the 35-yard line.
Mayfield down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. Didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Giants 10.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Giants going to take over again on offense. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, All the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition. Sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going?
At the 33-yard line.
They'll give it to Scannable. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing his dart. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that one results in 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now receiver in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To the air, dart. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in the first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I'll say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Heck of a boost right there into the locker room. A long field goal try, and he got it.
Well, equivalent of a half-court shot at the buzzer, and guess what? They both count 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Throwing, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. Down the sideline he goes. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Buka, 48 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. For the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Dances by him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On the handoff, this is Scatterby. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards.
After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7. That's complete. It's Neighbors. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run from the gun with Scatteroo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on 3rd down for this offense. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Tampa Bay offense set to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180!
Mayfield to throw it. Rifles one into the hands of Clark. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Set. 180. What's that?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
20. What's that?
They run it again with Williams. And a solid run is. He'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
180. What's that?
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dexter Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
180.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now in Tampa. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Dart going to look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter. To capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Now we give up the middle to Williams. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to take them out of the game. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now out come the Giants. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of, but I think the ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Scattergood. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Finding space at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing again. Here's Dart. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Number 17. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Dart. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Now Dart. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
15 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for...
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Regular.
Mayfield looks to throw. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards that time for number 14.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Start.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Williams going to get it again on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Third down and 1.
Good. 180.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Here's a second and 8.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a third and 8. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.